Okay, so here we have the all-new Max5 car line and heavy-duty tool. In this portion, we're going to just be talking about heavy-duty. So right off the bat, awesome thing about Maco tool tablets is that they are fully functioning Android systems, right? So not only can you download whatever apps you want to, your tool is always staying up to date operating-wise with your operating system. So automatically set up for system updates. Really neat. You're never stuck with let's say Windows 10 or something like that. You're just always able to update. So pretty awesome there. Let's get into the app. So home screen, pretty cool over here. When you're connected to the internet, you'll be able to view some helpful videos just on starting up your systems, learning how to print, how to access security gateways, a big one. Max5, that's a pretty cool little data recorder we have. Shop management, how to register your tool. And they're going to add some more videos here, but just links to YouTube. Pretty cool. This is what we're doing here. We're going to run the diagnostic button. So this is your home screen. Same home screen when you're on automotive or heavy duty. Now, car line, heavy duty comes with everything you'll see here. We're mainly focusing on heavy duty tonight. So here in the heavy duty tab, actually, this is just going to show you the entire car line of trucks that's available. And you will see that is about every single manufacturer that there is. And all of these are open to be used, right? This tool we only do fully open. You don't have to pay for these individual manufacturers like you do with some of our competitors. Everything is open. We nicely categorize them over here. RV, truck, bus, construction. Now that's really cool, right? Caterpillars in here. Kubotas. There's a lot of guys with skid steers. There's more in there that are interesting. Agriculture, you got your John Deeres, your New Hollands. Isn't that pretty sweet? Then we go into our engines and ABS. So pretty neat. Go back up here to all. We're going to start also with this heavy duty reset tab. Just like in the automotive tab, we have a reset button here that's going to just basically bring up the most common special functions technicians are using the tool for, besides checking trouble codes. So here we have you want to do your brake reset, you want to do a DPF regen, injector coding. You're no longer having to run a health check to scan the car, find the ECU that special function's in, click on special function, and then do the reset. Instead, you're plugging into the car, hitting heavy duty reset, and boom, you're instantly, doing one of these things. I like it. It's a big time saver. Okay, you'll see right here we have system scan and CAN bus pin detection. CAN bus pin detection is really neat. You're going to see here in a minute when we scan your car, we have a new way to scan. It's going to show topology. So I actually hit the wrong button, which is a bummer. Let's let this thing time out. But what I mean by topology is instead of just when we're scanning the car, calculating 5%, 10%, 15%, 20%, and so on, now we're going to actually show you what the scan tool is communicating, which ECU the scan tool is communicating with as it's doing it live, right? Pretty awesome. So let's get out of here. Cancel. I meant to select heavy duty demo. So let's find HD demo. There we go. Okay. Now, another thing we need to talk about is updates. It's a very important part of scan tools, but you're going to see we have two versions here. Okay, I always select the most recent one. The reason there's two is because with our scan tool, again, unlike our competitors, is we get updates from the manufacturers to our tool as soon as they release them. With some other scan tool companies, you have to take your scan tool to the distributor and have him update them, right? And they do that twice a year. So basically, you're getting 6 months of updates each time you visit that tool man. So basically, if you think about it, you just paid for a whole year's worth of updates, and you only get them in 6-month segments where we give them to you instantly. The only problem that I've seen with them getting instantly is sometimes the manufacturer releases an update and not everything is cool on it. So we hold 2, so that way if you're doing something on the car that you know should be done and it doesn't work, you can go back and get the later version. So I select Freightliner there. We're going to go to the ECM. We'll do a Cummins. Okay, this is just going to give you very basic information here without us being hooked to a truck, which is how I like to do my demos. This is your next best thing. So she'll just be if you're going to read the codes. Now here's the codes we have in the system. Now this is pretty cool. We are Android based, so we quickly can hit the Google button and boom, it's going to put in everything you need to know and take you right to it. And you can see what's on Google. Don't we all Google codes? The next thing we have now this is amazing. This is our Max Fix HD. So last year with the Max4, we introduced the Carline software support, and now we have it for heavy duty. And it's completely free with this tool. And it's free every year when you update. So if you want to do, look up your labor guides on any vehicle, heavy duty, or you want to check out wiring diagrams, trouble flow charts, technical service bulletins. We'll just do a Freightliner here. You can do anything. Here's your front lamps, right? Oh, we gotta zoom out over there, but now we have our, go even further back. Let's go like 50. But anyways, here's your wiring diagrams for your front lamps. Okay, and what's cool about that is, again, you're not having to purchase that for each individual manufacturer. It comes free with the tool, and it's every single manufacturer except International. International is not in there yet. Working on it, but not there, but everything else is. Anyways, here's an example of what your data list would look like. Click whatever you want. Just gonna slam a few to get to the next page. Okay. So this is where you'll see your stored your values, current values. Now we have stored values in here. So if these go out of spec, this value will flash red. You can compare a sample. So if you have a known good vehicle, that's pretty much kind of what we're doing there. But if you have a known good vehicle, you can drive it, save the sample, and compare it to what you have. This is what a graph would look like. Now you can combine these values. You can set triggers. You can change the colors there. You can take snapshots. You can email that right off the tool. It's super easy to use. Since I said it's Android based, you just email it right to the customer or to the shop printer. You can Bluetooth to the printer, just print it off. Here's an idea on some actuation tests that are available. So disabling your injectors. Everybody seems to want to be able to do that. Special function tests. Change the parameters, your governor for your wow, lost it. Change your governor speed. What else we got here? DPF stuff. And then, so that kind of shows you that. So let's back out of here. Now, another really cool thing is we have a pin detection test. So now when you scan the vehicle, you can do a CAN bus pin detection test. So instead of busting out your multimeter, right, you think your CAN lines aren't communicating and checking these voltages, you can just do it with the dongle. When it plugs in, it just tells you what the voltages are. So also a neat little thing with the tool. Other really good features is updates are around $1,300. Okay, you get that diagnostic support with it though for free. If you're doing Mitchell or something else, you're paying over $2,000 a year. So that's a heck of a deal to get that for free. You also get your updates, like I said, automatically to the tool as soon as they're released. So you're most likely going to have an update every single day. There was over 700 updates last year. So not all those are new car models. A lot of it is, the majority is actually more functions you can do to older makes and models. The other benefit now is Mac goes lifetime warranty in the tool. Now that does not count for cracked screens, okay? But it does count for anything inside processors and, you know, computer boards. I'm not an electrical computer guy, but anything that would go wrong with the tool that wasn't caused by a technician, you know, throwing it at the wall, it's going to be covered. So that's also really cool, and that's for life. So another neat thing is if you just wanted the heavy duty side, okay, you can get that in our Max5 Pro, which would just be a little bit smaller version of this tool, and it's only heavy duty. If you want to do car line and heavy duty, this is the size of the tool. Okay, there's a new VCI this year, quite large, right? We are Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connect to the car. And then you'll see that VCI is quite large, and that's because it is also a flashing tool now. So now with the car side, you can flash and you can do your scans. So pretty sweet, just like a J-Box. And we are also doing on the with the Carline heavy duty tool, you get a 4-channel oscilloscope. Okay, it comes free with it. That's a $2,000 upgrade. And there is a Bluetooth battery tester that actually works really good. We do sell all these little add-ons separately, but that comes with the tool. So pretty sweet. Any questions, let me know. We'll set up a demo. Thanks.